class, and my name certainly Blakk Rasta. Now, today, several years ago, African people put themselves on the map of history. This is what is referred to as today in African history. Now, today in 1897, black inventor and businessman Alfred Krell patented the first ice cream scoop. His popular creation was part of a surge in patents by black inventors after the end of the Civil War. Today in 1915, Ernest Everett just received the first Springer Medal. Today in 1971, Idi Amin replaced President Milton Obote as leader of Uganda. And today in 1977, multiple Grammy winning Colombian singer, songwriter, dancer, and record producer, referred to as the queen of Latin music and credited with popularizing his Spanophone music on global level. Shakira Isabel Mebarak Ripoli was born. Is the birthday of Shakira. Yes, Shakira. Today in 1990, FW de Klerk announced the urbaning of the African National Congress and promised to release Nelson Mandela. No two ways about them, Tindeman. And at this point, I want to say that my very good brethren, Ni Agbo Aye, would be on radio tomorrow. He's returning from leave. Oh my God, have mercy. Congratulations. And we're looking forward to having you on radio. Oh my God, have mercy. God bless you. And we're looking forward to seeing you one more time soon. Yes, that's tomorrow. Welcome back. We appreciate you and we certainly love you. And you know that, don't you? This is the African History class. And my name, Blakk Rasta, and I am most excited to be with you. Now today we're going into another very important thing in our series of unique African practices that will leave you awestruck. My brother, my sister, and I need you to open your ears with rapt attention as we go into yet another interesting cultural practice in Africa, which will make you sit back and ask yourself, what is this? My brother, my sister, today we are looking at another thing. And I need you to come along with me. Today, we are going into a cultural practice which will surprise you. My brother, my sister. Now, in Africa, the dead is revered. In Africa, when a man dies, depending on who he was, he becomes an ancestor or he goes to hell. Today we are looking at one of those. My brother, my sister. Now the dead are revered amongst the Balunda clan. Balunda, B-A-L-U-N-D-A. They bury their dead sitting down. In Ghana, we all bury our dead lying down, except in the north, where a few ethnic groups bury a group of people standing. Amongst the Balunda, my brother, my sister, they bury you sitting down. Now, my brother, my sister, as you were taught, in modern Ghana, while not a traditional burial practice, some communities in Ghana have a modern tradition of posing the deceased standing. Amongst the Balunda, my brother, my sister, they bury you sitting. And they have a beautiful reason for this. Now, who are the Balunda people? Of course, they are an African group. An African group. They are also known as the Lunda. And they are found in Western Kenya. That is where they are. They have a subgroup known as the Bukusu, which is the largest within the wider Luhya community. They bury their dead sitting. And why do they do that? Now, tradition states that the clan's first ancestor died in a sitting position. And the clan has followed suit ever since to maintain their unique identity. My brother, my sister, as you can see this man, everything about him is Kenyan. Very fearless. He fought and fought and fought. And when everything was won, he finally decided to take a seat to rest. And whilst he was seated, he lost his life. So amongst the Balunda people in Kenya, whether you are a man or a woman, when you die, they bury you in a sitting position. Now, being buried sitting is viewed as a sign of authority and dignity. It is also believed to keep the ancestor closer to the family, following them to continue watching over the homestead. So if you are buried sitting, it means you are not asleep. My brother, my sister, you are buried standing in some cultures, but amongst the Balunda or the Lunda, they bury you sitting. If they bury you lying down, means you will fall asleep. As an ancestor, you are not supposed to sleep. You are supposed to be awake and be taking care of the homestead. So they bury you sitting. That is why amongst the Balunda, they make sure that sitting is revered. When you visit the Balunda, you can never refuse a chair. And if you want to even be more respected, you sit on the bare floor. For spiritual leaders or community chiefs, a standing burial that's facing east or toward the entrance of the home is sometimes accorded to symbolize their ongoing leadership. Today, my brother, my sister, the Balunda never bury anybody lying down, but standing up or sitting down, basically sitting down. And the reason is simple. They are very great ancestor, founder of the Balunda. He died sitting down. And The Balundas believe that once you die, you become an ancestor. So you must sit down in recognition of the first ancestor, and 2, for you not to fall asleep and not be able to take care of the family. Today, we've been looking at the Balunda.
Luca Production.